right. Time now for Jeff's Car Culture. Iconic dashboards.
There you go.
Plus, Mars has Christmas road trips coming up, too.
Perfect. Car dashboards have evolved dramatically over the years, offering collectors a fascinating glimpse into the past while showcasing the technological advancements of their time. From the classic charm of muscle cars to the futuristic allure of modern supercars. We all like allure. Each dashboard tells a unique
I use
story.
one of those at the lake every once in a while.
An allure? Oh, okay. First one up is a classic car dashboard. There's something undeniably for this classic, captivating the dashboards of classic muscle cars. These dashboards combine functionality with tough, no-nonsense aesthetics and that perfectly complement the raw power of the cars like the 69 Camaro or the 70 Dodge Challenger. With large, easy-to-read gauges, the chrome accents, these dashboards were built for speed enthusiasts who value performance over luxury. Collectors often cherish these dashboards for their nostalgic value and the way they embody the spirit of the era when American muscle cars dominated the roads. Next one on tap is a vintage European sports car dashboard. These dashboards are often a marvel of both design and engineering. With meticulous attention to detail, cars like the 61 Jag E-Type or the 55 Mercedes-Benz SL 300 offer dashboards that are as elegant and are functional as well. These dashboards often feature luxurious materials like wood and leather, along with intricate precision-crafted instruments. For collectors, these dashboards represent the pinnacle of automotive craftsmanship. Next one on deck, Michael, is the Art Deco version of the dashboard.
Yeah.
These babies, the movement left a significant mark on the automotive design so far as Art Deco, evident in the luxury car dashboards of the 30s and 40s. Cars like the 34 Chrysler Airflow and the 36 Cord 810 feature dashboards with sweeping lines, geometric shapes, and luxurious materials that reflected the opulence of the era. These dashboards are highly prized by collectors for their artistic value and the way they encapsulate the elegance and sophistication of a bygone era. Who doesn't like that? Next one on it is a minimalistic. This is a Scandinavian style. These principles emphasize the simplicity and functionality and the ethos extended to the dashboards of the cars like the Volvo 240 or the Saab 900. These dashboards are characterized by clean lines, uncluttered layouts, and intuitive controls that prioritize the driver's experience. Collectors appreciate these dashboards for their timeless design and the way they reflect a philosophy that values practicality and the understated elegance. Number 5 on the list would be a supercar. At the cutting edge, which we have here a bunch behind us, automotive technology and their modern dashboards are no exception. Cars like the McLaren 720S and the Lamborghini feature high-tech dashboards with digital displays, customizable interfaces, and advanced driver assistance systems. For collectors, these dashboards represent the pinnacle of current automotive innovation. They offer a glimpse into the future of driving where technology and performance converge to create an unparalleled driving experience. Lastly, Michael, is the custom hot rod dashboards. Hot rods have always been about personalization and creativity, and the dashboards are no different. Custom hot rod dashboards often feature unique designs that reflect the owner's personality and type, much like a lot of billet grill and stuff like that. With elements like custom gauges, vibrant colors, and innovative materials, each dashboard is one-of-a-kind creation. Collectors and builders alike are drawn to individuality and craftsmanship that create these wonderful designs.
I like those big chrome ones with the light.
If you got big chrome, I cannot lie. Oh, there's a different song for that. Stunned you, didn't you?
I did. You know, I'm thinking you got a future ahead of you.
I think so.
A wrapping future.
With John Gray, we're going to get a wrapping.
Wrapping at J.C.Penney's packages during the winter.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's very good.
Christmas time.
Time now for driving destinations. Mr. Mars has Christmas road trips if you're looking for something to do.
Okay.
Yeah, there was so much out there. Like you were talking about that one a while ago.
Hold on one second.
Got to scroll down a little bit more. Right there.
Okay.
There's so much, and I started looking at some of these things, and I got to San Antonio, and there was just so much around San Antonio that I didn't even realize. So I kind of homed in on San Antonio because you got to do a little planning if you're going to leave the area and go over there, and then we'll cover some more. But some of the things you want to do when you're going road tripping for Christmas, you want to make sure that even though the winters around Texas are kind of mild, just like today, but you still need to carry a jacket. And carry some other layers, travel mugs and thermos with some hot chocolate, makes it always good. And be sure to carry your Christmas music playlist. So when you hit to San Antonio, of course, first thing everybody thinks about is the Riverwalk. Now they light it up on Friday after Thanksgiving, and it stays up until the middle of January. And they have like almost 200,000 lights dangling from the trees. The boats that are running through the river are all lit up. The restaurants and everything are lit up. So it's really cool time to go to San Antonio to the Riverwalk, particularly if you can get somebody on the boat, captain, that's talkative, and he tells you some of the history that goes along with the river. It's really truly a river. But the other thing you want to do once you get past the main tourist thing is you want to go out to SeaWorld. Now, SeaWorld is where they have lots of stuff going on. They have a play, actually, and it's a live play. They have puppeteers going on. They have people going on. They have animals going on from the animal park of it, and a lot of Christmas music, 30 carols and dancing and stuff going on. They also have, as you're walking around, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and friends. You can find them. Get some
Wait a minute. Dancers? So
Dancers.
They let you go from that segment of the park. Then they said, no, you can't get in here.
Well, there's just a
They said, no more. You've spent.
court order that I can only go so far.
That's right.
Okay.
Then they also have what is being touted
300
as
feet of the reindeer.
the largest light display in Texas, even more than the down on the Riverwalk. And you can also get photos with Santa, Texas style. Santa's wearing a cowboy hat instead of a regular hat like you would normally think of. So there's lots of things you can do out at SeaWorld. And if that's not enough while you're walking around, you might run into the mariachis, who are dressed up in their Christmas garb playing mariachi Christmas music as you stroll around the place. Then, if you want something else to do, if you get tired of all that, go out and take the trolley tours. You know, they have the trolleys running around San Antonio. Well, they have set up a 45-minute tour, and the trolleys are all lit up. They've got lights on them. They're serving hot chocolate, and they've got things to go around town as you do Christmas carols and be Christmassy in the trolley. From there, you can go out to the San Antonio Zoo. Now, this is, again, you walk around through the zoo. They've got all the lights lit up. They've got all kinds of displays set up. Some of the animals you'll be able to see. Music, all kinds of things going on out there.
This segment of the show brought to you by the San Antonio Business and Convention Center.
But wait, there's more. If you want to go skating, go down to the Hemisfair Park, and you can actually go down there and go skating during the holidays.
Hemisfair, yeah.
During the Hemisfair Park, there by the Big Needle. And finally, not finally, but one of the last big things is Six Flags Fiesta Texas, holiday in the park. Now, they do have their live shows. Santa's, you can go see Santa at Santa's Cottage, which can be found in the Beach Bum Surf Shop that's been refurbished for Santa. Got some of their rides going and lots of music going on.
All I can think of when I see that is the clown in the John Candy movie where the clown showed up for the kids' party drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the front door. Yeah.
But all I can think is Santa Claus showing up at the front door drunk.
But in a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
If I could interject something, Kathy and I will be in San Antonio Tuesday to do just what he said.
Really?
Yep. I'm going to spend a few days in San Antonio next week, and we're going to do the lights.
We're going to try and get
that.
out there, too, a couple of days if we get a chance.
She's got off next week, so we just impromptu.
It's not
we're gonna
that
go.
far, and
Oh.
there's just so much to see and
Yeah.
do that you can't do any other time
Here's
of year.
the deal. I used to go to San Antonio for 10 years. I would go to San Antonio every 6 weeks with my job. I had never been to the Riverwalk,
Really?
and I've never been to the Alamo.
Mean.
Never have.
What the hell is wrong
Oh,
with
I
you?
left out the Alamo. The Alamo's got a big deal going on, too.
I had to skip it because you did one.
Oh.
You jumped over. But, yeah, because I was busy. I was working. And by the time the day ends, you don't want to do all that. So.
The whole Alamo experience is completely changed.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they've got a narration in there that is done by Phil Collins.
Oh, yeah, because he's
That-
a big Alamo guy. He's a big supporter.
It has donated all of his collection to the
Yes.
Alamo.
Yes.
And it is truly something that everybody should see. It's in a room, and it's got a big layout of the entire Alamo compound.
Yeah,
Right?
okay.
And all of it is still not open yet. It'll be a few more years before they finish all of that. But they highlight the parts that he's talking about so you can understand all about the
yeah.
Alamo and the whole
Yep,
story.
yep,
But he
yep.
does the whole narration.
Nice.
And to see his collection, they've got a special room for his collection of stuff. Truly amazing. I was blown away because the last time I had gone to the Alamo, it was kind of like it smelled like pee.
Yeah.
It doesn't anymore.
Well,
It's
you and Jim Bowie were kind of sharing.
Davy Crockett,
Davy
actually.
Crockett, yeah.
Yeah.
Jim Bowie was there.
Yeah.
Jim Bowie left, didn't he?
He left to go make his knives.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, one of the things I didn't realize, and I'll bet you that thing shows it a lot better, is there's markers as you leave the front of the Alamo and go down towards the Riverwalk through the hotels. A lot of them hotels and stuff, the grounds that they're on now, were inside
Right.
the Alamo compound.
Right.
And when you're there, you just don't realize how big it really
Well,
was.
they closed down the street in front of the Alamo. That's gone. It's now a big
Walkway.
plaza
Yeah.
with walkway.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Because it used to be you could drive past it.
yes, correct. Not anymore.
Nice.
Thank God.
We
Well,
hope
there
to
you
get
go.
out there again this holiday season. It's been several years. So
Beautiful.
It sounds like it'd be a really great trip.
Cool.
Guarantee the Alamo experience is something to see.
We're gonna do it next week.
All right.
Good for you.
All right, time now for this hour's car review. I had a chance to drive the 2025 Subaru Forester. Now, don't turn your nose up. Just listen to this. It comes in many variations. It's got the base, the premium, the sport, the limited, the wilderness, and the touring. I had the wilderness version. This is a small SUV. Kind of looks like a station wagon, but they've changed it. They've jacked it up. It's a little bit taller than the regular base model. It has some special features. This is a 5-seat, 2-row little SUV, and it's selling like hotcakes. And they're probably one of the hottest manufacturers on the market today. Exterior changes from last model year, none. Some minor tweaks, but it was completely redesigned for the 2025 model year. Exterior features, sporty off-road look on this particular model. Now we're talking about the Wilderness. White with black trim highlights on it. It gives it a much more off-road look. And I will tell you that the white paint job really looks good on this because it contrasts with the black trim. Copper-colored wheels. Don't turn your nose up. Wait till you see this thing. White leather tires. Better than the darker colors. I really like the white and the black with the copper wheels. I like the sound of that car, too. Also, it has overall conservative styling. It's attractive. It's a straightforward design. And if anything was to use any improvement on it, I would say a little bit more on the wow factor. Put some bigger tires and wheels on it. Make it pop a little bit.
More eyeball.
Yeah, make it pop a little bit more. Interior, it has a Tesla-like big screen. It's an option, but it comes with this particular trim level. The built-in dash part of the screen really works for me. I don't like those that are standalone screens.
Yeah.
Like pop-ups, like add-ons.
Yeah.
Or on top of the dash.
This one's built in, and it really works nice. Copper headlight trim and copper highlights throughout the cabin with stitching to match. Different off-roady seat upholstery. And I don't even know how to describe it. It is pretty cool looking.
Rugged?
And I wouldn't call it rugged. Rugged to me.
A rugged look.
Not in the typical version of a rugged look upholstery. It's very different. And it works. It's comfortable, but it's very different. Matter of fact, one of the pictures that they show online, you can go online and look at it, it shows that it's wet. It's like it's been rained on.
Yeah.
And I guess to prove the fact that it is an outdoorsy upholstery in it.
Oh, yeah.
Man, it's very cool. And you know that the Jeep people are going, that.
Yeah.
Let's see. High quality fit and finish throughout the cabin. Cargo room, small after the second row. Roof rack will be needed for extra gear. And that seems to be kind of like a theme for this particular model, the Wilderness, because it actually adds to the look. It adds to it to have a roof rack on it. Now, I'm not a big roof rack fan at all, but it works for this one. What I liked about it, the Easter eggs throughout the cabin.
Oh, boy.
They're in the glass, they're on the floor mats, they're in the seats. I'm not going to tell you all of the locations, but if you go to look at this, look for the Easter eggs.
Does it tell you how many are in the vehicle
It,
to look for?
I don't know.
Jeep does what? Jeep does frogs? What does Jeep do?
Well, Jeep's got the grill, a little thing of the grill throughout the cabin.
Yeah.
The Jeep grill.
Yeah.
You know, the 7-slot grill. But they're little bitty tiny ones.
Yeah.
You have to look for these things. They're fun. Overall high marks for comfort and design on this Forester. 2.5-liter boxer-style 4-cylinder engine, 180 horsepower, 178 pound-feet of torque. Tow rating, 3,500. CVT transmission. Manufacturer's rating as far as miles per gallon, 24 city, 28 highway for a combined of 26. I got 25.7 over 356.3 miles. What I liked about it, the mileage. What could use improvement? More power. Ride and handling. Comfortable ride quality. What could use improvement there? More ground clearance. I'd like to see it sit up a little bit further than it already does with bigger tires and wheels. That's just my opinion on it. But whatever. There's always that custom availability that you can do and change it yourself, you know. Base trim price, $39,835. Prices tested, $42,035. Base model price, $29,995. Now, let's compare the actual trim level, the Wilderness, to the Bronco Sport Badlands for $42,260. The Nissan Rogue Rock Creek for $35,380. That's where they start. And the Honda CR-V Trail Sport for $40,250. And that is my review. Next week, we're going to have the Kia EV6. So be looking for that when we're out at Tailpipes and Tacos.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?